Hey friends, it's Cristina Lynn. I hope that you're having a blessed and beautiful day. I am going to show you how I freeze bananas. As they start turning darker, they become really ripe, which means that their glycemic index increases, which means that these darker spots are going to give you more sugar in the body. We don't want that. So what I like to do is I take older bananas that are beginning to turn dark and I freeze them. It's really easy. All you do is you pop them out of their peels. I have my silpat and my pan here with the top. I'm gonna take the peels off. Bananas are so good and they're full of potassium. They're filling, but I like to use frozen ones in our smoothies. And then I just take my knife and I cut them up into, normal size pieces that you would bite. Try to gauge how much, a full banana would look like. Sometimes a half a banana is what I use in my smoothie. It all depends. But what I do is I just cut it up. I place them cut side down so that they're less likely to roll. They're easier to pull off of my silpat after I see how they roll around. If they're not on their side, their cut side. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to separate them as much as possible so that they'll freeze quicker. Voila, there you go. I'm gonna take the top of my pan, I'm gonna pop the top on it. Gonna place this in the deep freeze out in our garage, and I'll leave it there probably overnight, several hours, 8 to 10 hours. That way I make sure that the banana pieces are nice and frozen solid so they don't stick together when I put them in a freezer baggie and leave them in my freezer for future use. I hope this helps. You can use your frozen bananas. You can thaw them. As you thaw them, if you use them for anything else, they are going to be darker as you allow them to thaw. That's why I typically use them as one of my frozen fruits in our smoothies in the morning. So I hope that helps. Little tidbits of information and how to save your produce. Hope you have an awesomely beautiful day. Don't ever give up on God's promise, His medicine cabinet. There is so much hope. Yes, bananas are part of that medicine cabinet. You are worthy of using all that medicine cabinet has to offer. You're worthy of hope. You're worthy of love. And as I always like to say, never miss a moment, my friends, to make it count. Mwah.